you know what? We're not gonna finish this one out. That's enough. Get back at it. Get another shot at a good one, rather than forcing a dead one. Those I sometimes like to finish out, but like, I don't know. It's like it was already shot. I was already death looping. Just not worth it. I'd rather just get started again and take another shot at it. That was close to my real PB, though, for any percent. I think my any percent PB is 953, and that was like a 955. I will watch that back to make sure. I mean, I don't think I'd submit if it was like a 951 or something like that. But oof. I so rarely one-shot that freaking pipe. It doesn't really matter. I mean, my time's not good enough that half second matters, or the third of a second, or whatever it is. Maybe one day it'll matter, but not yet. Not yet, that's for sure. I hope everyone's having a pretty good Friday. I work on Saturdays, so it's not really my Friday. But I still like my Fridays. Saturday's my favorite day of work. Like I said, I work in a meat shop now, which is cool because I get to talk to people about meat and how to cook. It was definitely a very interesting experience to go from, you know, like I said, I've been in the professional restaurant industry for, I don't know, 15, 18 something years. And probably 12 of those years, it's like as a chef, as someone who's in charge. And whether that's a sous chef or whatever. But in a like chef / management role for the majority of that time. So it's like I've spent a long time teaching professionals how to cook. Or people who are aspiring to be professionals, or even people who, like, you know, it's a summer job or whatever, like, you still gotta take it seriously. So, teaching at a professional level. So to go from that to, like, managing a meat shop where I'm working at a meat counter and, you know, normal people are asking me for food advice, it was a, like, reality check as far as, like, what the baseline of cooking was. And I mean, certainly no shade if you, like, don't know how to cook at a high level. It's just that, like, my only context was people that either knew how to cook at a professional level or, like, were learning to cook at a professional level. And, like, you know, it's like the ramen broth I was talking about earlier. That was it was 3 days to make the broth. Let alone, and that's before you start, or, like, can do anything with it. Like, you have to make that 3-day broth. And it's like, people at home don't have time for that shit. You know, you don't have time to, like, start Friday's dinner on freaking Tuesday. You know, so I definitely got a lot better at the, you know, like the 30-minute meal kind of thing. And that's both teaching people how to cook and the way I cook myself. Because, like, when I was working in the restaurant industry, it was basically either I'd eat, like, cereal and peanut butter sandwiches, or it would be like an all-weekend project, and rarely anything in between. You know, very rarely anything in between. But now it's like I get home from work at, whatever, 6:30 or so, and I'm hungry, and it's like, I want to make something from scratch that's good, but I also don't want to spend all freaking day on it. Or I don't want to be eating at 10 or 11 o'clock at night because it's a 4-hour fucking project. But basically, like, Saturdays are the busiest day at the meat market. And that's fun for me. I mean, it reminds me of the restaurant in the sense of, like, the fast-moving rush or whatever. But it's also... I don't know. I think that's mostly it. It's that, like... You know, during the week and on slow days, there's so much other bullshit to do. You know. I kind of fell into management by accident. Like, the goal was to be a chef. And that comes with being in charge. That comes with teaching people how to do things and telling people what to do and all that. But the goal was always, like, cooking. And it's the same thing. Like, I don't fucking like or care about writing schedules or developing training manuals. This is not something I'm super interested in. But I do it, and I'm decent at it. But, like, you know, Saturday, it's just fast-paced, like, cutting meat, selling meat. And I like that. Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gravy. Fucking yes. That's a 9 fucking 31. I'll have to retime it because I'm splitting here. Whew. That was a good one.